So the orange, blue, and black M4 Stryfe features a really cool body kit. So we don't have a top rail, but what we do is we have a little bit of rail section up here with a iron sight on it. It's 3D printed, but in the style of an iron sight. This actually does not have positioning, but it does have a little knob here where you could supposedly adjust it if it was real. It has a collapsible stock. This is a Nerf brand stock that I just painted up to match the rest of the blaster. The stock blaster is a stryfe, as you'd probably know. This is a little metal thumb screw here. To go on the rest of the kit, I have a mag release, orange mag release here to match the rest of the orange on the blaster. This is a worker mag release. Excuse me. Moving up, I have a 3D printed front barrel up here. This is a worker F10 555 3D printed front barrel with worker Picatinny rail screwed onto it and a worker top rail here cut down to size so that fits well. Then I have an M4 style sight in front of the front barrel here, and this can also collapse. I might not be able to do it on camera, but yeah, this also collapses down like that and then back up again as a real M4 sight would do, I suppose. This has a foregrip, although I sold this without the foregrip. This is already sold and I sold it without the foregrip, but I like how it looks with the foregrip. The person who bought it could just put a black foregrip on it. This foregrip I actually painted and clear coated. It was originally dark tan. This is a metal aluminum barrel from Monkey Mods with a gold finish on it. I think the gold finish really accents everything else and it looks so cool. It just shines really well in the sun. And then I have to glue this in place still right before I ship it off, but this has a worker suppressor muzzle combination. These are also aluminum, so it was a little bit hard to get the barrel onto the front piece here, but I was able to do it. This screws off to reveal the actual flash hider, and this is your fake suppressor add-on that goes right on there. Some Picatinny here, again on the other side. And then the paint job I can talk about real quick. The paint job is a black Rust-Oleum base coat with a glossy black base coat with then I did blue, and then I also did the Skull Punisher stencil in blue there, and I think that looks really cool. I also added a little bit of orange just to blend it in. I think that looks really nice. Then I did orange as well on the top here and on the barrel, so you can see the bottom part of the barrel is orange. Bottom part is blue and the top part is orange. I try to follow like the bottom is blue and then the top is orange for the whole blaster. The stock is obviously just a combination of all of them. It's black here. I still have to accent the stock, so if the paint looks a little bit messed up, I still have to accent it before I ship it out. This is black, obviously. Then I did some blue here and then orange here. The stock took forever to use painter's tape on because it's so complicated. All the little lines this thing took forever to paint, but I actually was able to do it. I did the line here, which I don't see too many people doing, so I wanted to mix it up a little bit. On this side, a little bit more plain than the other side. I did a stripe of orange here because I did a line of blue on here. I wanted to mimic it on the other side with a different color. The internals on this are pretty simple. They have Michelle 2.0 motors with some worker flywheels. You probably can't see in there, but that's the jam door. Worker flywheels, Michelle 2.0 motors, and it's actually running on AA batteries. The AA batteries I have in here are some tester batteries, so they've been used quite a lot, so the voltage is pretty low on these right now. But if you put brand new AA batteries in here, you can get over 100 feet ranges, and yeah, so it performs perfectly fine. I'm definitely a fan of using lipos, but this is for this is great for maybe HVZ. Any games where maybe you're indoors, any games where you really don't want to be hurting people, this shoots a little bit lighter than the lipo blasters, so I really like this for that. And it still does get good ranges. You could still be competitive with this if you're playing with someone using a lipo, but you're just not going to hurt as much, so it's better for indoors or even close combat if you're in your yard and you're not shooting. If you're shooting over 100 feet, obviously you might want a lipo blaster, but if you're shooting under that generally, and you're not going to be accurate over 100 feet anyways, you won't be hurting people as much with this blaster. And the worker flywheels and the Michelle 2.0 motors, it does give it some power, so yeah, I'm a fan of this setup, but I do have other blasters and lipos, in case you're wondering. So I'm gonna move on, and I'll show you a few firing demos.
Okay, so we're doing a little firing demo of this M4 Stryfe. The batteries are almost dead, so I'm not gonna be getting much performance out of it, but let's see what we can try and get here. This is not a realistic expectation for the performance you would normally get out of this setup, but we'll try here. So yeah, that's it in the mag, but you can hear the motors are really struggling. The batteries are almost dead, and also this long barrel is not, you know, super helpful with FPS, but it does look very cool. Thank you guys for watching this video. My Etsy link where you can buy my blasters is in the description of the video. You just click on that link and it will bring you to the web page. This blaster is already sold, but if you want to contact me for commissions, just message me on my Etsy account and I can do that with you through Etsy. That's the easiest way to do it. You could also contact me on Instagram at Nerf Mods by Parker, same name as my YouTube name, and vice versa. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll have more videos out very soon.